Keiko sits beneath a narrow awning on an empty street corner. The last of the evening rain falls softly. Water drips from the awning edge onto the pavement below. Each drop makes a small sound. The cloth above her is heavy with water. It sags slightly in the middle. The street is quiet now. A single yellow bulb glows above the shuttered storefront. The light catches the falling rain. Keiko's ears turn slightly at each dripping sound. She does not move from her place beneath the awning. Keiko looks upward. Water drips from gutters and eaves onto the street around her. The sound fills the quiet night. Metal gutters release water in steady streams. Wooden eaves let drops fall one at a time. Each surface has its own rhythm. The air smells clean and cool. A faint warmth comes from one distant window above. The light there is very soft. Keiko watches the water fall. Her head tilts slightly as she follows the movement. The drops catch what little light remains in the sky. Keiko walks slowly along a wet alley. Her paws make almost no sound on the pavement. The stones are uneven beneath her. Small puddles have formed in the low places. She sees her reflection in the water. It moves when she moves. The image is dark and rippled. A dim bulb overhead gives just enough light to see by. The alley is narrow. Brick walls rise on both sides. The darkness ahead is complete. Keiko does not hurry. She steps carefully around the deepest puddles. Keiko pauses near a small food stall. A person lowers a damp cloth over the wooden counter. The cloth is heavy with rainwater. It settles slowly into place. The stall's paper lantern is already dimmed. Keiko sits on the pavement nearby. She watches the person's hands as they tie the cloth corners. The movements are practiced and quiet. The street is empty now. The lantern sways very slightly in the night air. Its light is soft and orange. Soon it will be turned off completely. Keiko sits beneath a cracked window. A radio plays softly inside. The sound drifts down to the street. The damp air makes everything quieter. The voices on the radio are gentle and far away. Faint, warm light comes from the window. Keiko's ears turn upward. She listens without moving. The music is slow. It mixes with the sound of water still dripping from nearby rooftops. The pavement beneath her is cool and wet. She sits very still. The night feels close and soft around her. Keiko watches rainwater flowing down stone steps. The water moves slowly between the buildings. It gathers in the grooves between stones. Each step is darker than the one above it. The flow makes a very soft sound. Keiko sits at the top of the steps. Her eyes follow the water as it descends. The streams are thin and steady. They catch the light from a dim bulb somewhere behind her. The steps are old and worn smooth. The water knows where to go. It has traveled this path many times before. Keiko finds shelter beneath a wooden balcony. The space underneath is dry. She steps carefully onto the protected ground. One of her paws is damp from a puddle. She lifts the paw. She shakes it gently once. Tiny drops fall to the ground. Then she sets the paw back down. The balcony posts are thick and weathered. They smell of old wood and rain. Above her, the balcony floor creaks very softly. Someone walks across it, then stops. Keiko remains still beneath the shelter. Keiko sits in stillness, her ears turned toward a distant sound. It is the low rumble of a train somewhere far away. The damp air softens all noise. The train sound is more feeling than hearing. The street around her is empty. Building silhouettes fade into mist at the edges of her vision. No cars pass. No footsteps approach. The pavement is dark and wet. Keiko's breathing is slow and even. She sits at the center of the quiet intersection. The city feels vast and hushed around her. Keiko approaches a covered entryway. A dry wooden doorstep rises slightly above the street. The roof above it keeps the rain away. She steps carefully onto the raised platform. The wood is smooth beneath her paws. It still holds a little warmth from the day. The doorway behind her is dark and recessed. A dim bulb above the entry casts soft light onto the step. The wet street stretches away behind her. Here, in this small sheltered space, everything is dry and still. Keiko turns once in a small circle. Keiko settles into a resting position. She tucks her paws beneath her body. Her tail curves around her side. The wooden doorstep is solid and dry. Her eyes close halfway. The city becomes very still around her. The rain has stopped completely now. Only the sound of water dripping remains, and even that is fading. The night air is cool and gentle. Keiko's breathing slows. Her ears relax. The dim light above her flickers once, then holds steady. She rests without moving,